this video will be an introduction into matrices. Now, a matrix is a rectangular array of numbers that are arranged in rows and columns. They're fundamental in linear algebra, and we use them to represent linear transformation, solve system of equations, and perform various mathematical tasks, including addition and multiplication. We denote that this is a matrix by the brackets that are on the side. We see that we have two rows, and when we have these two rows, we're going to end up multiplying it by the columns that we have, which we see as 3 columns. We'll use this information to denote that this matrix is a 2 by 3 matrix, meaning that it has 2 rows and 3 columns. And we always put it in this order of 2 rows and then 3 columns. If we want to denote the individual cells that are within this, we write this down as A, which is the name of our matrix, and we say that for this 3, this would be the row followed by the column. So row 2, column 1 will be equal to 3. If we wanted to find, say, the answer to 1, 2, this would be row 1, column 2, which will give us an answer of 6. If, for instance, we wanted to find the cell value for 2, 3, this would be row 2, column 3, which will give us an answer of 5. We usually denote a matrix by the letter A, and it can be any letter that we choose from. For this example, we're going to have a matrix that is a 3 by 3, meaning that it's going to have 3 rows by 3 columns. And we can do scalar multiplication to this, meaning that we can take this number 5 and multiply it by the matrix, which means that we're going to actually multiply each individual cell within this matrix, and multiplying each one will give us a new value for each cell. Multiplying this is going to give us an answer of 5 times 1, which will be 5. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 4 is 20. We'll have 30, minus 15, 10, 50, 40, and negative 35. Now let's say that we had two matrices. And for this example, we're going to have a matrix A, which will be a 2 by 2. And we'll have a matrix B, which is going to be another 2 by 2. And for this example, what we're going to do is we're going to add these matrices together. So we'll write it as A plus B. Whenever we add matrices together, since this is a 2 by 2, for us to add it, both matrices or any matrix that we add to, they must have the same dimensions, the same number of rows and columns for each matrix. When we add this together, what we're going to get is the cells added together in that same spot. So 1 plus 3, 6 plus 4, 4 plus 2, and 9 plus 7. Adding that together for each cell, we're going to get 4, 10, 6, and 16. Now let's say, for instance, that we have matrix B. And this is going to be a 3 by 2, meaning that we're going to have 3 rows and 2 columns. And we'll have another matrix A, which again is going to be 3 rows and 2 columns. Having the same dimensions allows us to add and subtract these matrices together. So for this example, we're going to subtract B minus A. Doing so is going to give us 6 minus 10, 3 minus negative 7, so that would be minus times a minus, 9 minus 6, 1 minus 9, 4 minus negative 3, and 2 minus 5. Since we have multiple instances of minus and minus, we can change these to plus. Adding this up is going to give us negative 4, 10, 3, minus 8, 17, and negative 3. And that will be our final answer.